The police report says the accident was your fault, and you know it wasn't. Hi, my name is Nicholas Warywoda. I'm with the law office of Parker Waichman. Let me tell you a little bit about some of the cases that I've handled where clients have come to me with police reports blaming them for the accident when they know the accident wasn't their fault. I represented a woman who was injured in a car accident at an intersection. She was driving down the road. She tells me she had the green light, and when she enters the intersection, she's struck by a fire truck that is crossing the intersection. Police come to the scene and they take statements. And client gets the police report a couple of days after the accident, and she reads it, and the police report is blaming her for the accident. The police report is saying that she failed to stop at a red light, and she knew that she had the green light. So she comes to us and we do an investigation, and we can't find any witnesses. The only witnesses are the firemen who are in the fire truck. So what we do is we do depositions and we go to trial. And at trial, I question the police officer on the stand. And the police officer, of course, admits he wasn't there and did not see the accident. So his version of the accident on the police report is just from what the witnesses have told them. Now, those witnesses were just the firemen because my client was in an ambulance on her way to the hospital when the police came to the scene. So she never spoke to the police officers. So I started questioning the police officer about what was said to him and if he remembered the accident. Of course he didn't remember the accident because it was a couple of years earlier. So I began to question him about points of impact. And I showed him photographs of the damage to the vehicles, to my client's car and to the fire truck. And one thing that the police officer failed to see was a scratch on the front of the fire truck, which would indicate, and he admitted on the stand, that my client had to have been in the intersection before the fire truck got there. And also, I asked him questions about the lights and the timing of the lights, because we sent an investigator who looked at the lights before the intersection before and at the intersection of the accident. And my investigator was able to obtain documents that showed that those lights are timed on the same sequence, meaning if the light is green at the intersection before, it's also going to be green at the intersection that my client was entering. And with this evidence, the jury came back and found that my client was not responsible for the accident, and it was the fire truck who had run the red light. Now, if you've been injured in a car accident and the police report is blaming you for it and you know it wasn't your fault, pick up the phone and give me a call. And I would like to look into your case and see if you have something. So pick up the phone and give me a call at 800-800-9797, and I'd be happy to speak to you. Again, my name is Nicholas Warywoda. I'm with the law office of Parker Waichman. Thank you for watching.